Hello, beautiful action takers. I am Action Jacqueline. Thank you so much for joining me today on my YouTube channel. Today we are going to go over Surya Namaskar B, and that is the Sun Salutation B. And this happens in Vinyasa flow classes, so I wanted to break down exactly what it is so you're completely familiar with it anytime you step into a yoga class. I also have another video, Surya A, which is usually done before Surya B, and it's a great place to come, learn, and rewind the video as many times as you want so you can really nail down what this is all about. Definitely subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't yet. It helps me out so much. All right, let's get going. All right, let's start in downward dog. So normally Surya A comes after, normally Surya B comes after Surya A. And there are a lot of ways to vary up Surya B. So you might see Surya B exactly how I'm going to show you today, or it may be a little bit different with different variations in it. And it's all Surya A, and it can be done in so many different ways. This is the most traditional way, and all the variations aren't wrong at all. They're just different. So let's lift the right leg up. Now when you lift the leg up, try not to just immediately go into an open position. Try to reach the arms, keep the hips nice and square, and pull the right knee in towards your chest. Now, I like to practice trying to bring the foot in between the hands without lifting up and shifting around like that. The more you practice that, the better off you'll be. So try to pull the knee all the way up into your chest and place the foot in between the hands without picking up the hands. If you keep practicing lifting up the hands, then you're never going to get better. And I used to do that all the time because I thought that my foot didn't fit underneath my chest. And then a teacher told me one day, your leg does fit underneath. You just have to push the floor away more. You have to push more, create the space for it. Use the core muscles like crazy. Use the arm muscles like crazy to create space for it, okay? So know that is something to work towards. And since it's something that we do in every single class, really try to work on it. And you'll notice how much you'll improve in your planks, in your handstands, in all sorts of areas of your practice. So really, really pay attention to that. All right, now you're going to spin the back heel down. So you want to push through the heel and lift the arch of the left foot. Good. So before I lift all the way up into Warrior One, I kind of like to find my roots here. I like to press into all four corners of my feet, of both feet. I like to make sure that my right hip is drawing back. Then I like to take my arms back behind myself, pull my abs in so I'm not just resting on my thigh. So again, I find my foundation, I find a long spine, then I reach forward and up. Hold it here. Draw the right thigh bone back into the hip socket. Feel this nice rooting action happening down through the right heel. Feel the rooting action happening down through the left heel. Your left leg is super duper straight and strong. Lower belly is pulling in and up. And you don't have to have your thigh parallel to the ground. If you need to come up a little bit, that's okay. Breathe. Good. Take a nice big inhale in. Maybe the palms touch. Exhale. Let's bring the hands down towards the floor. Again, same thing here. Spin the toes so that you come up onto the balls of the toes. Plant the hands down so they're super duper strong into the floor. And then just pick the knee up without shifting anything else. You just pick it up. Good. Reach it back. Shift the body forward so we come into our chaturanga. Lift the belly as you lower. Come up on the tops of the arches, lift the chest up, and press it back. Nice. Now let's go to the other side. Lift the left leg up. Keep externally rotating the shoulders. Broaden across the shoulder blades. Nice. Thread the knee through. Remember, you're trying to touch the knee to your chest. You come up high onto the ball of the back foot. Push the floor away. Create space for your foot without shifting anything in the hips or the hands. Just gracefully place that foot down. Spin the back heel down. I like to have a line in the middle and split the line there. I don't necessarily like to do heel to arch. It just doesn't work for my body. And I don't think it works for most bodies. So I like to split the stance. Again, come on up, find that straight spine. When you're ready, then begin to lift the belly off of the thigh. Reach the arms back, shoot the crown of the head forward, and then reach the arms forward and up. Breathe in this pose. Really feel that back leg rooting down. So the back heel, the back outer edge of the right foot, and the right inner edge lifting. Big toes mound. Pull the lower belly in and up. Rotate so the hands are spiraling up. So triceps are forward, biceps are back. Pinkies are forward, thumbs are back. Good, take a nice big inhale in, maybe palms touch. Exhale with that same resistance of quality. Slowly lower down. Place the hands on the floor. Spin the back heel up. Push the floor away from you and pull the knee up towards your chest. Good. Hold for just a second. Reach it back. Good. Shift the body forward. Lower down into your chaturanga. Come on up into your upward facing dog and press it back. Nice. So the third part of the Surya B is our chair pose. So we can either walk, step, hop, or jump to the front of the mat. So I'll show you each one. So walking up would be literally just walking up this way. Hopping up would be coming up on high onto the balls of the toes, bend the knees, shift the hips back, lengthen to the sides of the body, look forward, and you give a little hop and come forward like that. Or you can float it up, meaning that you try to keep the legs straight and do a handstand, which is obviously a lot more difficult. And you would try to float up that way. So choose whichever one you'd like today. Good, lower the head down. Now, right from here, make sure the big toes are touching, heels are apart. I want you to sit down so you come into your chair pose. Good. In your chair pose, you should be able to see your toes. Hips are sitting back literally like you're trying to sit into a chair. Feel the outer hips hug in towards one another. So the outer glutes are supporting this sitting position. Hamstrings are turned on. You're trying to get your weight back. So this is a lot of work in the legs. Arms are reaching forward, so you're still externally rotating in the shoulders. So the pinkies draw down, the thumbs draw up. Reach long, try to knit the ribs together, pull the lower belly in, extend. Breathe. Nice job. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bring the hands to heart center. And normally in Surya B, we do chair pose twice. So now this will be the second time. So I like to graze my fingertips along the floor because that kind of lets my body know how far down I need to be in my chair. A lot of times if I just go from here, I probably won't go as low. So I like to scoop down, so scoop the air, graze my fingertips on the floor so you see how low I have to get, pull my belly off of my thighs, and then reach my hands forward. So now I'm a lot lower than I would normally be. From here, you just fold back over your thighs, so fold down, so hands come onto the floor and you're back into your Uttanasana. Now we're going to continue and go through our vinyasa flow. If you're ever too tired, you could always, of course, just step it back into a downward dog. Or this is a chance for you to practice your handstands. Maybe you want to try hopping up and then jumping back into chaturanga. Or maybe you want to just jump all the way back into chaturanga right there. Finish your vinyasa flow and bring it back. So let's do that whole cycle one more time. I'm going to go a lot faster this time. I'm really only going to give a few cues along the way. So it's going to be fun, and let's flow. Here we go. Inhale, reach the right leg up. Exhale, bring knee to chest. Remember to keep everything still. Make room for your foot. You can do it. Good. Spin the back heel down. Lengthen the spine. Pull the belly up off the chest. Inhale. Exhale, reach the arms forward and up. Maybe palms touch. Exhale, bring hands to the floor. And take your vinyasa. So your vinyasa, if you're unfamiliar, is plank, shift to chaturanga, to up dog, to downward dog. You can always modify on your knees, so you can shoot it back to plank, come down onto your knees, come down to your chaturanga, press it. You can even modify here into baby cobra, so keeping the body on the floor, squeeze the elbows in, and then you can press it all the way back to downward dog. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Exhale, bring the knee to your chest. Make room for it as you place it down. Spin the back heel down. Inhale, lengthen the chest up. Good. Pull the belly off of the thighs and then reach the arms forward and up. Inhale, bring the palms to touch. Exhale, bring the hands down. Choose which way you want to go through your vinyasa. Meet me in downward dog. Good. Let's walk, step, hop, or jump to the front of the mat. Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. Swoop the arms forward, chair pose. Hips sit back. Outer glutes hug in. Ribs hug in. Arms extend long. Inhale, palms touch. Exhale, hands to heart center. One more time. Here's our second chair pose. Inhale. Exhale, dive down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, walk, step, hop, or jump to your vinyasa. Root down to the first finger and thumb and press it back. And come on down. Thank you so much for joining me and learning all about Surya Namaskar B or Sun Salutation B. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't yet. It helps me out so much. And then go over to my website, actionjacqueline.com, and check out all the great goodies I have there for you. All right, I'll see you next time.